Alright. What's up, Star Fam? What's up, Supernova Fam? It's your girl, Supernovajazz, and I'm coming back to you again with another video. And this time, we're going to be talking about the highly sensitive and what does it mean to be a highly sensitive person or an empath. I know I haven't been on my channel for a little bit, but I just want to remind you guys that I am back. I took a little period of learning and just being introspective. I think it's super healthy to not always go. Sometimes there's going to be periods in your life where you need to absorb information. You need to take time for experiences to settle in. I'm back. I feel inspired. I feel motivated. If you follow me on Instagram, that's great. My name is Supernovajazz. You can follow me there. I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel and please hit the bell notification so you guys know when I release a video, you know right away. Because time is money, and time is knowledge, and you need to know your information out. I'm just kidding. Extra. Like I said, we're going to be talking about The Highly Sensitive. The Highly Sensitive is a book that I've been talking about on my Instagram. I've gotten quite a lot of people inquiring, like hit me up in my DMs like, yo, is the book good? Is the book lit? Like what's going on? And that kind of tells me that you guys are dealing with highly sensitivity. You guys are dealing with anxiety, you know, just like trying to teach yourself on how to control your feelings, how to control your anxiety, and that's great. If you're working on yourself, that's amazing. You see self-development as a priority and you just are on the road to being your higher self and you're here, that means you're a light worker and you want to share this information and just help people uplift their mood. That's awesome. Kudos to you. Thumbs up to you. Speaking of thumbs up, smash that thumbs up button right now. Anyways, so this is The Highly Sensitive. It is by Judy Dyer. It says, The Highly Sensitive, How to Stop Emotional Overload, Relieve Anxiety, and Eliminate Negative Energy. And this is something we deal with on the daily basis. Educating yourself, giving back into your investing in yourself is super important. So I'm going to leave a link to this book down below. Definitely smash that link. I mean, I think this book was what, 15 bucks, but it really put in perspective to me, for me, and it's very straightforward. It's very to the point. There's no lengthy, like, you know, some books just like go on and on and on and you're like, okay, I get it. It's like very straight to the point where like if there's a lot of information in just like 80 pages and the font's big. So this is a good beach read. I was reading at the beach the other day and I just felt like super good. Signs that you might be a highly sensitive person. Sign number one. Sign number one is you kind of feel overwhelmed when you're in a noisy environment. When you're feeling like crowds just like drain your energy and you're just susceptible to feeling your best self when you're maybe around a couple of friends. But when you're in crowds and it just doesn't suit you. So that's a sign that you might be a highly sensitive person. Sign number two is, well, that's just what I said. You are best, you live your best life and you feel your best when you're around maybe just like a close niche of friends, just like a few friends. Tip number three might be, you might be picking up on other people's moods and motives. And this can be negative or positive, but you just feel like you're just picking up on a lot of energy off of someone just by like walking into the room. So sounds complicated, but if you're a highly sensitive person or an empath, you know what I'm talking about. Sign number four might be the ability to just like pick up on little changes in the environment. As an influencer and as someone who has dealt with like events and just like throwing on just experiences for people, when you're going through this process, you just like feel like things have changed before you ever get the notice that something has changed, if that makes sense. Like I'll feel like something is not running smooth before someone comes up to me and is like, hey Jazz, we just found out that the furniture is not going to come in. And it's like you like feel the chaos coming before the chaos comes, you know. or vice versa. You know, maybe you might think that things are going to be like, a situation is going to be a little bit hard, like, oh my god, this is going to be so challenging, like, this is going to be so energy draining, but then you feel like this like sense of flow when you're actually going through it, and you're like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna let it ride out. So that's, you're sensitive to the process, if that makes sense. Sign number 5 that you might be a highly sensitive person might be that you were just like super influenced by literature, you're very influenced by music, you're just influenced by movies, and those are sources of energy that someone has taken the time to create it. So like, not only can you feel the energy of the book, the track of the music, but you kind of feel what that person, when they were creating it, what they were putting into it. So that's another sign. Sign number 6 that you might be a highly sensitive person is that you're just like super like susceptible to caffeine. Like, you're very sensitive to caffeine. You're sensitive to like hunger and pain. So this is like more of like a physical, mind, body, and soul. Spirituality is mind, body, and soul, but this is like a body symptom. So just like feeling super hungry all the time, or not hungry, but when you feel hungry, you feel hungry. Like, you need those munchies. Sign number 7 that you might be a highly sensitive person is that you just feel like you need to have numerous amount of sessions of just being alone. Like, solitude is key, man. Like, solitude is key for you. You need to recharge in these sessions of solitude in order to, when you go back into getting with your friends, getting with your families, you know, just like being out there, like having to be extroverted, you're fully feeling charged to be extroverted, because most people think that highly sensitive people have to be introverted, and that's not always true. You know, like, I am definitely a highly sensitive person, and I'm quite extroverted, but I find myself being introverted when I don't allow myself time to be alone. I am a Cancer. We love to be alone, and I'm gonna get into videos about astrology and occult science and like spiritual science, but there are certain people, man, that they need more time alone, and it's healthy. It's healthy to be alone, but it's also healthy to like go out and experience life and be in these crowds, because you learn about yourself through other people. You find that the people you do gravitate to is because you see a little bit of yourself in them. Be alone, take the time alone, enjoy the time alone. Don't always think that being alone and having these times of solitude is counterproductive. It's quite productive, actually, because you will crash. You will crash if you don't have these recharging moments, you know? So, oh man, this is good. And by the way, I'm getting all of these signs of being a highly sensitive person from the book. You know, this is just one page, and I'm already teaching you off of one page of this book, so please visit the link below. Grab the book. It's a great quick read. It's a great gift too. Sign number 8 that you might be a highly sensitive person would be you really appreciate good manners and politeness. This is so true. And I didn't realize this until I started reading this book. One thing that sets me off and that really ruins my mood is when I come across someone that does not have manners and that is not polite. Like, I remember one time like just like crying to a friend of mine, because like, I think especially strangers, I think you should treat people the way you would want to be treated, you know. And of course, when you realize someone is not being polite or they don't have manners, you're sensitive to the fact that they have a heavy, deep trenches of trauma. But you know, that's just whatever, that's a whole nother video. But you're just like very sensitive to someone like missing their manners. Like, that doesn't just go over your head. You're just like, I just met you, why didn't you tell me hello? Like, you were like, hi, nice to meet you, like, my name is so and so, like, what are you about? Like, I'm super polite and I have a lot of manners. Unless you get to know me, then I can put those down and I can, like, you know, I can give you that like tough love, and I can just like let the manners be like what it is. But like, manners to a highly sensitive person is like key. It's key. Sign number 9, and this is such a big one, is that you have issues in saying no, and you have issues in refusing requests because you think you're hurting someone else's feelings. This is a sign that you're a highly sensitive person. When you're sensitive to other people's feelings, so you always want them to be in their best mood. You want people to feel good, and sometimes you associate with people feeling good with how they like you. And of course, you want, who doesn't want to be liked? Being a yes man, always catching yourself being a yes man, or maybe taking too much that you're like, wait, oh my god, like I'm now an overload, and now it kind of like forces you to have time of solitude when you realize you've taken too much on, and now you can't enjoy your time alone. I'm like flabbergasted right now because every sign is like so me, but sign number 10 is you have difficulty forgiving yourself in the smallest mistakes. Highly sensitive people are known to be perfectionists. Like, you want everything to be perfect. You want people to feel their best. You want situations to go their best, because think about it, when people are not feeling their best, when things are not going the best, you feel it, and you feel it on a heavy level. So when you feel like you made a mistake, you're very hard on yourself. Like, I'd be like going to sleep and I'm like, I forgot to like hit that person up, like, oh my god, like, or oh my god, I kind of said something the other day, and I noticed that I said it in a tone that I think maybe that person thought I was like being rude, and I wasn't, and oh my god, or do they think of me totally different now? Like, just like super hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Sign number 11 that you're a highly sensitive person, and this is kind of me repeating myself, is that you're a perfectionist and you have imposter syndrome. If you don't know what imposter syndrome is that you're giving all these opportunities, maybe people are starting to gravitate towards you because your energy is just on fleek, but you kind of tell yourself like, whoa, this is a lot, I don't think I deserve this, like, little old me, like, what are you talking about? Like, no, like, I can't charge someone for this because I'm good at it, because why would I do that, because, you know, like, that's not fair. Like, but it's actually universe saying like, no, like, you should make money on what you're gifted in. You deserve all the abundance that's coming your way. Stop putting up this resistance. And this is just like a manifestation of being too humble. Don't be too humble. Sometimes you really do gotta be like, yeah, I'm that bitch. Yeah, I'm that man. Like, I worked hard for this, or no, this is my gift. God gave me this gift. When you have a gift, and I always say this, it is your duty to carry that gift out. God gave you that gift, or universe, or we'll dive into that in some other videos. Whatever deity has given you that gift for a reason, for you to see it out, for you to follow that journey. It's like, for instance, being a doctor. If you have the gift of being an amazing student and learning to actually complete a surgery on someone, why wouldn't you see that out? You know how many lives you would not possibly have saved if you didn't follow that gift through? It's the same with this, what I'm doing. Like, I need to follow my gift through and inspiring you guys, because like, if I didn't take action on what I thought I was good at in inspiring people through social media, maybe I never would have turned on the light bulb for someone that is all the way in New Zealand, you know? So definitely follow your gift. That imposter syndrome, you ain't no imposter, honey. Sign number 12, you have trouble handling conflict and criticism. And this kind of goes with being a perfectionist. You just like anything that is not flowing, anything that is not positive, like, because I always say, and sometimes I have to take my own advice, is that not every conflict, or maybe not every disagreement, has to be an argument per se. Like, you can agree to disagree with someone else or with yourself. So these were the signs of being a highly sensitive person. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I'm super excited to teach you all aspects of mind, body, soul, and style and fashion, and just of who I am. And I just want to thank you so much for tuning into this video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Let me know if you got the book. The Highly Sensitive, amazing, quick read, super informative. I really just like skimmed the surface. So if you want to get this book, I might do another video on like a different chapter of the book and something else. But yeah, hit the link below, get your read, come comment in the comment section, blow it up, and let's just kick it. Let's just kick it in the comment section. Let's just like talk all day. Until next time, guys, stay present, stay grateful, and